39 Steps is happening at New World Stages, which is Off-Broadway in New York City. The 39 Steps is based on an Alfred Hitchcock movie, which is based on a book, a spy thriller book written back in the 30s. And Alfred Hitchcock turned it into this great spy thriller movie, and we have taken that and turned it into a great spy thriller comedy of a play. You will appreciate it having seen the movie, and you will also love it having not seen the movie, which is great. I played Richard Hannay, who is a guy who is accused of murder falsely, and is basically framed by this group of spies. And so I have to prove my innocence and also run from the law, which chased me at the same time. And so I go through this madcap adventure all across the United Kingdom, basically. And the fun of the play is that we tell that whole story with only 4 actors. So I play one role throughout, I play Hannay throughout, but then there are 3 other people, 1 woman and 2 men, who play all the other characters, old, young, Scottish, German, English, you know, male, female, switching genders and everything. It's great. It's a lot of fun. Well, now we're going to step into the male dressing room and see who's here getting ready before the show.
Hello.
Hello, this is Cameron Folmar.
Hello.
He plays man 2, I guess, which basically means he plays about 100 characters.
Yeah.
So we have just hit our 1,000th performance. So 39 Steps has been going on for a while, and Cameron has been part of it since the beginning. What's that like?
It's just sharp and just as fun as ever. And I still love doing it every night.
This is Jamie Jackson, who plays man 1, correct? So you run around like a maniac during the show, changing clothes and
I've lost
parts.
20 pounds since I started. It was 16 pounds, and now it's officially 20 pounds now. I mean, it's just constant, and it's wonderful because it's kind of show you don't feel you have to ever sort of think about what you're doing, what coming next, because it's just, it starts and it just keeps going until the curtain comes down and people clap and it's over.
Right.
It's 2 hours and it's so fast.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part is every night is different because some nights some audiences respond to some characters better than others. I love Mr. Memory because he's this quirky kind of vole-like underground character who surfaces every so often to do a vaudeville act. And Mrs. Jordan's a lot of fun because she has a big bust.
Right, which you don't get to have often in your life,
No, I know.
day to day. So
Deny that pleasure in her life.
right.
But no, just every night is different because some audiences don't respond to some things and they like other things better. So, yeah.
This is Kate McCluggage. She plays Annabella, Pamela, and Margaret.
That's really correct.
The 3 main women, but not the only women
That's
in the
true.
show.
The three young, attractive women. the three women that get to kiss you.
That's right. Which I didn't have any choice in that, but I'm glad that she plays all those women and not Cameron or Jamie, because she's a lot prettier. This is how Kate looks when she comes in. You know, note the hair color, the lack of crazy makeup, and then pretty soon she'll make a wild transformation into a Russian, German
Russo-Germanic,
spy.
whatever. Yeah. Well, the first character I do is she's Annabella, and I start with pure black. It's very intense, and then we sort of get softer from there. I have some pigtails at some point, and then I'm the full-on Hitchcock blonde, which is also really fun. I start with the heaviest face, and then I just sort of get to take off layers of it as the show goes on.
Walking through the backstage, you can see we store things about wherever we can. There's where wigs happen and all of this. Now you're entering the backstage, and there are things stuffed just about everywhere. There are coats and props and things stored up here for later in the show. You can see on top of the set even. So there's not a whole lot of room, and there's a lot of stuff. So we take care of that as best we can. This is pretty much it. This is our set. It's not terribly complicated, and that's actually kind of one of the great fun things about the show, is that it kind of gets back to that old school bit of theater of making something out of nothing. We have these trunks, we have some ladders, we have some, you know, various other little basic implements, chairs and tables and things, and other than that, you know, from those things we make a high-speed train chase. We make people, you know, diving in and out of windows and doors and running, chasing each other across the swamps and moors of Scotland and things like that. All this happens on this very bare, basic stage with just a little bit of theater magic and imagination. Before each show, we go through and we do what's called a fight call, which is a standard procedure in plays when they have, you know, heavy activity or fight scenes or things like that. And so what we'll be doing is there's a sequence where I am on the run from the police, and I have to climb across a bridge, and I've been on this speeding train across this bridge and it stops, and so now I have to go under the bridge and escape from the police. And so that's one section we'll be doing. And then a little bit going backward actually from that, we will run the train section of the play, which is just a way, it's, for us, that's a really like heavily timed, heavily choreographed section of the play, and it's really a great way for us to get involved with each other and get back in the play every day before we do it. It's a nice, fun atmosphere to come down to, grab a drink, take it to your seat even, and enjoy the show.